Sup surfers, this is Rttta and I am Garrett Williamson, your research guide. This show, Random Things to Talk About, is when I talk about things that interest me, old or new. So today is June 22nd, yes, one day after the official technical announcement, I guess, of summer. Yay, it's actually summer now. Also, yesterday was the longest day of the year, at least where I live, which is Tennessee, so good for us. So honestly, I do not have a lot to talk about today, but hey, some anti-Xbox One news, shall we?
Here is outdated because Microsoft actually took back a whole bunch of what they said, such as this crap. Garrett still doesn't like Xbox One, and so he has decided he wants me to go ahead and continue with the episode this week. Yay.
So you already know that I really don't like the Xbox One. I love the 360, but they have blown themselves out of the water. They're out of the water, they're up in the sky, they're gonna go hit the sun and they're gonna blow up. There have been rumors and reports, I even think it's for real, Xbox One was not actually played or presented at E3. What'd you use? Yeah, they used their stupid old PCs. They used Windows 7 to play the games. Not the Xbox One, not even Windows 8, not even their new software. They use Windows 7. They are not even confident in their own freaking new software. Are you kidding me, Microsoft? I don't think there is anything good I can say about any of this. They just pulled crap the whole way. They're doing everything wrong. I saw this funny joke, I thought it worked. I think I understand now why the Xbox One is called the Xbox One, because they took 359 steps back. Ha! To add on to that, I don't know all this much about this, but this is what I saw and read. GameStop decided that they were not going to accept any more pre-sales, pre-orders for the Xbox One. You know, with the PS4, yes, they actually want to get every single one out there. They want to get rid of every one. But when it comes to the One, I can just visualize it. I bet you this is my guess on what happened.
Hey, we're Microsoft, and we would like to present you with a new fantastic thing. It's called not being able to use your used games, because if you do, you might have to put in the game disc and repay for it all over again after you went and already repaid it at GameStop. Isn't that great?
Screw this! I'm out! Nope! Not even, no. So you know, oh glorious Microsoft, GameStop doesn't even want to have to deal with you. Of course, I don't know if this is the reason. I think I heard something about the whole used games technique that Xbox One is doing, which is just absolutely horrible. Halo 5 will be on there, but that is the only reason that I would even touch an Xbox One. And then, you know, this is all small news today because compared to last week, which was all the big E3 stuff that Chase and I were talking about, this week, you know, there isn't as much to talk about, but I would like to just put out there, I was looking on Sonic Retro today, and oh glorious, they are putting on a port of the PS2 version of Shadow the Hedgehog game onto the PS Vita, because we all want to remember that game. We all just totally want to remember how awful of a game that was. You know, there's some games that are so bad, they're good. That is one of those games that's so bad, it's just bad. It just stinks. There's nothing good about it. Anyway, so yes, probably a pretty short episode, I would think. So, question of this week is actually different, has nothing to do with anything that I've spoken of so far, but the question of this week is, what do you want new with Rttta? What would you like to suggest that we do? I already have quite a few plans on new things that I will eventually do sometime in the future. I don't know how long it'll be before we make any dramatic changes, but there will be a point where I'm starting to think about making some really big differences in Rttta. Within the past year and a half, we have sort of built up and just sort of changed as we've gone gradually, and it's become something very different from what it was originally, but it's still, there haven't been any like just random dramatic changes, and from what I'm planning to do, it'll still have this vibe, but it could be months from now, but it'll still have this vibe, but it might be very, very different. But I do want to hear your input. Please let me know in the comments below what you want, what interests you, because what I've heard a bit is that my show is entertaining, or our show, depending on if Chase, you know, wants to be a part of it in any form or fashion. What I've heard is that people enjoy it. They think that somehow I'm funny at points. That doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. But also I've heard that people start to get sick of just seeing me talking in front of a camera, showing visuals in front of here. And I totally get that. I totally understand. And I totally honestly agree with it. I think people want something a bit different from this than what they're getting. What originally I was planning to do from the start a year and a half ago with this has turned into something that makes this show probably call for something a bit different than what I'm doing, but I'll probably still keep it in this type of vibe nevertheless. Anyway, yeah, just make sure that I'm not pulling off Infinity Ward or Wii U Nintendo stunts about, hey, well, it worked last time, so every week let's do the same thing over and over again, just put a different name on the box. So yeah, what should you do to this video? Share it, comment, smash the like button, and most importantly, to me at least, subscribe. So yeah, this has been Rttta, and I leave you with 3 words. Microsoft, you suck!